what you wanted to do.
Well, what
No, I
has
don't think that was
everybody
it.
picked so far?
Restoration.
Lots of restoration.
If there were dragons in our way, the Dragon Slayer might have been okay.
Yeah, I didn't even put Dragon Slayer on the list because I didn't think y'all would want it. But if you want the Dragon Slayer one, it's also available. Turns one of your weapons into a Dragon Slayer or a Giant Slayer weapon for 9 days, starting today.
Yeah, 9 days isn't going to get us very far in the jungle, though.
Nah.
That time limit is sad.
Yeah.
I think I'll take the heroism charm.
Okay. There we go. Asaka, Artist, Dragon Bait. Back to the map of Chult. Player's map of Chult.
Did she give us any clue as to where to go?
Oh yeah, she tells you exactly where to
The place
go.
we had mapped off, she gave us a little closer.
Yeah, you know exactly which hex it's in. Let me see if I can pull it up onto your layer so you can see it.
Yeah. Don't forget the paladins are proficient with navigator's tools.
It's right next to the Valley of Lost Horrors. How nice.
There we go.
I think that's Lost Honor.
Map layer. There we go.
We'll discuss that when we get there.
I think because the horrors are definitely able to be found.
Oh yeah.
So, where do we want to go from here?
Okay. Do we want to get supplies or do we want to spin the wheel and make our way to what they say, Omu?
It took us 20 days, 21 days to get here.
Let's see. Today is day 20. So it is now noon on day 20.
So, getting back would take us 20 days. Then getting back this far again will take us 20 more. Well, we were moving slow before.
And you did
don't
take
need to
a
go straight
sidetrack.
here.
Yeah. You went over to Firefinger, whatever it was.
Maybe if we went up to the port, we could catch a boat, a ship, leaving the port and going around the island to get closer.
I mean, I think between
Yeah, we could go around to Shilku Bay.
we could get us maybe some free passage potentially.
Or we could just continue trudging through the forest.
Shilku Bay. Ooh, yeah. I don't know that Azaka knows about Shilku Bay, but you know what? Artis and Dragon Bait does, and Dragon Bait will tell Artis, and Artis will tell you that a volcano destroyed Shilku. So ships don't go there now. You could probably charter a ship there, but there would be no free passage thing because there's no ships that go there.
We have no money.
Oh yeah, there's that too.
Well, the money died with everyone.
Well, let's continue trudging, I guess. We can go down towards... You said that the dwarf fortress was down in the Cobalt Mountains, right? Worm something or other?
Oh, Wormheart Mine? Yeah, I think y'all know about that, right?
Yeah, we talked about it the last time. You said
Why are we
exactly
going
where it
there?
was, told us where it was. I'm just saying, it's south of us, so kind of on the way to Omu. We can kind of head that way, or we can head directly to Omu and die.
That'd be
Let's
great.
level up first.
You also know about this, you saw the wreckage of an airship in the trees when you were looking from your vantage point, so you know about that hex.
Well.
And and you know about the thing that's floating in the sky over there, although that's not really on your way. River, that's a cavern kind of thing. There's some mines. Yeah, nothing else terribly exciting.
So, who wants to go where?
Or at least that you know about.
Over here was where Wormheart was, or something.
Let's see, I just found it. Where did it go? Man, I just saw it. That's Frockamar that's over there. Which is a different mine, but yeah. Oh, yeah, Wormheart is this one down here that looks like a mining symbol. I think you can see that. Yeah, so definitely, actually, Whitey would know about that, because that's an albino dwarf mine.
Oh, it's an albino dwarf mine, not just a normal dwarf mine.
Well, I don't know, probably. I mean, I think it's some percentage of dwarfs that are albino in Chult or something like that, but...
Yeah.
Whatever it is, you know where... You've heard of it, you know it's there, you know that the dwarfs have been driven out of it. Some of them are a little grumpy about it.
Oh, well.
Driven out by what? Kobolds?
Uh,
Undead?
Dragon.
A dragon.
Yep.
So the Dragon Slayer sword, we're never getting there in 9 days.
Let's see. Nah.
If we could fly, we still wouldn't get there in 9 days.
Well, we could always play Russian roulette with the dragon.
250 miles.
Was it a big dragon? Little dragon? We can kill little dragon, maybe.
I don't know. How big is it? TUVW? Right. Make a... some kind of check. Make a nature check.
I've got double proficiency in that.
Oh, that's true. Really?
Yay.
Um... Hello, neighbors. Yes, please keep honking.
Your ride's there.
Yeah. Could be
Sounds like
worse.
My mom's just back.
Someone's car alarm broke and was just going off and going off, and they couldn't fix it, and they couldn't fix it. And so then they decided to drive around the block like 4 times with their car alarm going off. I'm like, really? Really? That's a thing you're going to do?
Wonderful.
How can you... Oh, must be an old car alarm. Most car alarms don't let you start the car while they're going.
Yeah, I have no idea. Oh, this stupid thing isn't in here, is it? Where is it? Anyway, it's a dragon. What size is it? Oh, here we go. Conquered by... not too big. Probably a young one.
Well, I'll relay the fact that there might be a dragon. A smallish dragon. Down in the albino dwarf mine area.
Dragons have money. Let's ask it
Money.
for a loan.
Money sounds good.
Yeah, I'll
If
just
we
start having
die, we
cows.
die rich.
But we still die.
So let's avoid the mountainy things and just go straight south, I guess, from where we are.
Okay.
Well, I say let's go south
Do
of
we
that
still have-
mountain ridge and see if we can see more stuff from higher up.
We've got extra people now. 8 people can't fit into our canoe.
Yeah.
We
Yum.
have a canoe now?
Well, it was the one. We were carrying one with us to Umbala.
Yeah, but it belonged to someone, so they died. You don't have it anymore. It's on their corpses. So you don't have any canoes. You don't have any of your original equipment. You just have what's on your characters now.
Until Rosencrantz gets back.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're all gonna have to pile in and get really friendly with the grung.
So yeah, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 6, 7, 8
We're
people.
moving at a fast pace, so
Okay. So
southward, I guess.
1 navigation check
I will assist.
It's a new day.
with
You mean
advantage.
Survival?
Yes, survival for navigating. That's what I mean. Oh yeah, no. Oh yeah, that's right. You only move 1 hex today because you only get half a day left, and you already did everything else for today. So for tomorrow, make 1 more navigation or survival check.
Roll your death saves.
Well, start with a survival check so I can at least see what it is. I can move your token and then I can do the other stuff. Luckily, you have advantage.
I am no more.
Oh no,
I was doing
Tatiana.
so well too. And thus, Rash is kind of feeling a little empty.
His soul is no longer.
What does this mean for my surrogate now?
So everything that you earn on your surrogate, you can apply to a new level 1 character when the death curse is lifted.
So do I still keep playing this?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
You still
So
get.
it's a little like
You can bring in a different character now without any bad effects. If you brought in a character you created, then your old character permanently dies without the roll.
Yeah.
Now there's no drawback to bringing in somebody that you create.
I'm gonna wait for Xana first to pop my little XP bubble.
And yeah, you can keep earning experience for as long as you want, and then put it on something new.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do.
Oh yeah, okay,
I'm
good.
liking my grung so far. It's
So that
pretty cool.
doesn't happen.
I thought this meant I immediately have to stop playing it.
No, no.
Anyway, you need some more rolls.
Yep. So some d12s. Today is steady rain. Oh yeah, today is day 21. I should put that on your sheet.
William likes to roll those 12s.
3 and a 1.
Yep. Okay, so let's see what happens today. You're heading through the jungle. Oh, I don't want to do that.
Oh, right. Let's. Okay, yeah, pair up. Everybody help the highest with survival.
Oh
So
yeah,
I'm gonna
and
help
all your food for
somebody.
today.
We're getting in.
Well, let's make sure we have dinner before we engage in combat.
That's fine. Okay, so you've got 4 pounds of food so far. Who else is rolling?
Okay.
Oh yeah, Artis and Dragonbait and Azaka will take care of themselves. I'm not gonna roll for them, but they're not gonna take your food either.
I'll be helping Pyrogate, us paladins, I guess.
Okay.
Scrounging together.
So yeah, go ahead and roll your d6 plus your wisdom mod.
Paladin pals.
So that's 3 more pounds of food. So together, 7 pounds of food, that's plenty.
And every day we ritually cast purify food and water, so...
Oh gosh, I take it back. You know what? Artis Simber is going to check.
He is a survival expert.
He is. Plus...
Holy shit, a +9?
Jesus.
So he's going to find 7 pounds of food just by himself, which he will share out with everybody. You also might want to have him make
he's gonna be the one guiding us.
navigation rolls too. Yeah, I didn't see what his survival was until just now, because I was looking up something else for him, but now I forgot what it was because I was so astonished by his survival skill.
So I guess if only one of us needs to have purified food and drink prepared, so I can go ahead and spend that prepared slot if everyone else wants to be able to have other spells ready.
Okay. Oh yeah.
How much of a surplus do we have right now?
Let's see.
If you've been casting purify food and drink every day, we've been successfully foraging for a while.
Yeah, that's true. With the purify, you don't have to worry about the rotting.
Yeah. I'm just kind of curious. I mean, there is a limit to how much my scrawny little grung arms can carry.
Well, I mean, each pound of food only weighs a pound, so it's not that bad.
Well.
It's not like we're shooting buffalo on the Oregon Trail or something.
Yeah.
Man, half the party already died to dysentery.
Let's see. Only attack only when threatened. Okay. Interesting. So you see, as you're trekking along, running through the woods, jungle, there is a nest of 9 flying snakes. They're ignoring you. They're kind of hissing threateningly, but they're not attacking.
In Draconic, I say, shush!
The snakes are all like, no, we don't want to shush. They hiss more threateningly.
We stay away.
Just keep moving.
Okay.
Yes, nice.
So
Thank
let's
you.
see.
Way around them.
Day 22 then. Day 22 is bad.
No hunting, no foraging. It's just we don't have any tents anymore.
There goes our spare food.
Yeah. I mean, luckily, yes, sadly that does not bring your character back from the dead. Luckily, you had plenty of leftover food, and you know some of you have some rations.
Well, this is.
So let's see, day 21, you make no progress, but yes, you do. You can make your encounter rolls and your soul devouring rolls. Those of you who have souls left to be devoured.
I'm like a Cabbage Patch Kid. I have no soul now.
Don't worry, we'll be joining you soon.
No soul. You must absorb Chucky.
Oh, that's exciting. Okay, so 2 things happen. One thing happens during the day as you're trekking along,
Tracking.
jogging. Oh no, sitting there, right, sitting, not moving at all in the tropical storm.
To us.
That's right. So you're not moving fast. So you have a chance
Yeah.
not to be surprised. Let's see.
We could sneak up on it.
Well, no, it's going to try to sneak up on you, but it doesn't automatically sneak up on you, so that's good for you.
Cool.
Where are you? There you are, friend.
T-Rex. T-Rex.
I don't think T-Rexes can sneak up on anybody.
Snack!
All about the snakes. Let's see. He's gonna try to sneak.
Even I can see you.
However, yeah, y'all are not surprised as he jumps out. And really, a giant poisonous snake is only medium. Yep, okay. He's going to jump out at Dragon Bait, but no one is going to be surprised, so everyone can roll initiative.
Use your Holy Avenger on him, Dragon Bait, that nobody can steal now.
And Asaka. Man, I got so many NPCs. Don't even want them, but perhaps they'll keep you alive.
Yep. That's the goal.
So Azaka will yell, "Snake!" and shoot her longbow at it.
The remaining part of Rash's soul goes,
Missing it horribly, and it's Rash's turn. I did roll the snake's initiative, right? Oh, there he is, way down at the bottom. Okay.
we're going to do the Super Bowl shuffle. Hope it does
Oh, yeah.
have a passive perception of 15.
It
Come
doesn't.
out and... Meow. Hey, glad I read that.
Yes.
Time for our roll. So... Dun,
Okay, yeah, no, it's super dead. You have snake kebabs for lunch. You don't have to worry about foraging today. The food has come to you.
and only I can eat it. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm immune to poison.
Yes. Well, it's really not a poisonous.
I'm resistant.
It's not actually a poisonous snake. It's really a venomous snake. So
And I say in grung, for Tatiana.
let's see. 1 snake. 50. Okay.
Yay.
And let's see. Oh yeah. So do y'all want to switch up watches since you're all different characters now?
Oh my god.
Like Artis and Dragonbait will take a watch.
I'm sure they will.
I'm
Oh.
a dwarf. I've got dark vision, so I can take any of the night watches.
Who was who can talk to me?
Whitey.
I'll hang out with Whitey.
The paladins speak Chilton.
So yeah, almost
Nobody
everybody can
speak
now.
Grung.
Chilton or grung. I'll do the watch list.
Yeah, maybe you should take a human, and I'll take a human since we have dark vision and they don't.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
I don't
you
have
have dark
dark-
vision. Oh, okay.
No, froggies don't have dark vision.
Okay. Well, let's see. We'll say Rash and Max and Whitey and Pie and Maka is not here anymore. So who do we have left? We got Warren.
Azaka and White Rum.
Yeah, so Warren and Azaka. She has dark vision.
Maxwell will go whenever. He doesn't have dark vision now.
Yeah, I put him with Rash on the first watch. And then the last watch will be Artis and Dragonbait. And
It smells like flowers.
oh yeah, which watch did I... Well, I'll just decide which watch it is. I'm not going to worry about which one it is now. It'll be the second watch, so it will be Whitey and Pie. You're not surprised, because you can definitely hear this as it approaches. Everybody else is asleep, though. 1d6 plus 3.
I'm in a tree.
Yep. 4 axe beaks break out from the brush and start running towards your... Oh, let me clear this real quick. Oh, no, not sword. Remove. There we go. Clear that real quick as the axe beaks come running towards your sleeping companions. And everyone can roll initiative. How many is that for?
Kevin, what are you doing here?
I did not know that Pepito was the little tiny velociraptor, because I have one too, and mine is named Peeps.
How did it go last week, anyway?
Uh,
None of us died.
bad, real
Well,
bad.
that's good.
I almost died. Okay, let's see. Right. Oh, right, the Axe Beaks, they get initiative too.
No, they don't. They stand there.
Sadly, they do not. Let's see.
They tilt their heads back up and start swallowing water and drowning.
Who did I say? It's Whitey and Pie's? Yeah, Whitey and Pie's watch. So Pie actually gets to go first, as Beak Awake and all.
Alright, well, Pie's going to call out. Wake up, wake up. I didn't add up how far he was moving.
Oh, you don't have to worry about it.
Was,
Yeah.
30 feet.
We'll say it's,
Because
wherever you want to be.
Being a surrogate, he has no ranged attacks.
That's pitiful.
Jeez.
Do the NPCs have initiatives too?
Oh, yeah. They do, thank
At
you.
least you weren't using strength on your bow.
Yeah. Let's see. Azaka gets an initiative. Everybody sorts. Still Pie's turn. He goes up and whacks that axe beak right in the face for 10 piercing damage. It looks very, bloodied and surprised.
And I did mention I was calling people to wake up, or at least making a noise, something along those lines.
So, Max will wake up. He can stand up on this turn, but that's about it. And then it'll be the axe beak's turn. So this one is going to... Actually, two of them are going to now be running towards the man who just ran forward and stabbed one of their number. So he's going to be beaked twice. Well, once for 8 slashing damage. This one also runs up to get Pie. These two are going to beak Artis and Dragonbait. Which means I need to actually see their ACs. Okay. Beak, beak. So, with advantage, because he's sleeping. Well, Artis is awake now.
I would hope so.
Yes, he gets beaked by an axe beak. So, right, he's going to stand up and swing back. With a dagger. 3 attacks? 3 attacks? Really? Okay, 1. Oh, no, this will not do. He needs to roll damage automatically. Yep. Where'd he go? Do auto roll damage, please. So, with 2 hits, he will kill that one, I'm sure, and then he'll move around to the other one and stab it once.
Dragonbait's probably got like 17 attacks too.
Yeah. And this is why I don't like running NPCs. Because why do I even have PCs in this game if I'm just going to be playing this game with myself? Oh, Azaka, look, it's your turn now. She's going to wake up and stand up, and it will be Dragonbait's turn, and he will... Yeah, he was... Oh, yeah, no, he wasn't actually hit, so he's just going to be waking up and standing up on this turn, and it'll be Whitey's turn.
I will Sacred Flame the one next to the one Pirate has damaged.
Okay. Alright, dex save for him. And it will dodge.
Yeah, he made. I'm not even going to bother finding it on my damn sheet.
And it's Rash's turn. Oh yeah, you're waking up and standing up on this turn. Warren is waking up and standing up, and we're back to the top of the initiative. Everybody is awake and standing now. Pie.
Oh, those crazy Russians.
Well, I clicked it about 17 times and it didn't do anything, so this sheet is kind of fun.
Oh yeah, that's another Roll20 bug. If you do the switch the card and back again, that should fix it. 11. That actually will hit it. And with 11 damage, he will finish it off.
That's good.
With a very stunned look on his face, Pie runs that axe beak through and it drops at his feet. And it's Maxwell's turn.
Alright, I'll run on up here, and I will stab it.
And you do stab it. It's looking
I'll
hurt.
I'll pump a Divine Smite in that.
Okay. Go for it. 6 plus 7 is more hit points than he had left. So with the holy power of whatever divine thing you worship, it
Or
falls.
maybe
How do these things taste?
A little tough, kind of dry, but
Better than snake.
mostly like chicken.
I don't like chicken. Cool. All right, we got chicken.
This one will attempt to beak pie and fail.
Probably more like emu or ostrich, but
Eh,
it's all good.
I don't know what either of those things taste like. You're the expert here. You got to answer the question.
I think Fuddruckers has had
Plus
both
free
of those
dagger.
at
Wow.
one point in time.
What was that?
I said I think Fuddruckers has had both of those as burgers at one point in time.
Oh, probably.
Hooray, NPCs.
So yeah, he will finish it off, and you all will actually have like, I don't know, how much does an axe beak weigh? You have plenty of pounds of food right now. Uh, huh. I had no idea. I mean, I guess that makes sense. They're really big. They have to have big muscles to move their legs and stuff.
Yeah, ostrich is fairly similar.
don't they run like 30 miles an hour or something?
Something ridiculous like that, yeah.
Oh, yeah, they can move.
So let's see. Artis will start butchering them, because that seems to be a thing like he would do with a +9 to survival.
Yeah, we get all sorts of meat from one.
So let's see. We'll give him 4d6 plus 3 pounds of meat that he will get off of these things. So 15 pounds of axbeak meat is now available for your party to snack on.
You know, this reminds me, and this is going to get really dark, but I've played these type of campaigns before, where we were playing kind of a reversal campaign where we were a society of goblins and things like that that had discovered steampunk technology. And one of the things is cannibalism wasn't taboo in that society.
Yeah, makes
So
sense.
when we had an encounter with some bandits, the DM got really horrified when we started spit roasting them.
I mean, that's even if you play a lizard folk or whatever, delicious.
Oh, now here's the real kicker. My character was adopted into the society, so mine was a gnome. So it was kind of, it's like, don't you have any feelings like this? No, it tastes like chicken, man. I came from an orphanage. We had to dice off to see who got eaten on low ration days.
Okay, yeah, not cannibalism, just sentient creature eatingism.
Hey, you know what?
Let's see, day
Food was
20. Wait, what is this? Day 23 dawns with a light mist. Looks like the tropical storm has blown through, and you all can make more progress today. I guess what's his face? He'll do the. He's like, I know the way. Come on, follow me.
I'll assist him just in case he doesn't.
Oh, yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, he seems to be leading you pretty well.
We already have double advantage on our guides.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah. So I need to do this and see. Looks like a nice quiet day as you travel 20 miles.
And we will assist people who are doing hunting.
Yep. So yeah, you all pair up and hunt some foods up. And anyone who needs to roll to be devoured should do that. Oh gosh.
Good God, I'm glad somebody's assisting each other.
Whitey just really likes the XP meat. He's just not bothering to hunt anything today. It reminds him of Mama's cooking. Okay, let's see. Oh, right. So you were heading... Oh, yeah, you were heading to that mine. Wormheart mine. But you're going to need to go around the mountains probably if you want to make any kind of... so yeah, we'll run you through there. Alright, so let's see. We are now... nothing...
Straight south didn't look like there were mountains on the map.
Oh, it's not for a way south. I'm just mentally navigating. They're farther south. The mines are up in the mountains, kind of. Alright, day 24. We will have some light rain. A little bit rainier, but not too bad.
I know, I don't even bother to get cover.
Feels great for your grungy friend.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
And we'll pair off for survivals. I'll help Pyrogue. Not that he needs it.
I found 6 pounds.
Alright. And Artis will also do some hunting for you.
Bye,
'Cause
Maka.
he's not a jerk.
Oh.
Aww.
This has been like.
This has been the deadliest session yet. Last week nobody died, and this week everybody died. Let's see
It's
who won.
become like a Game of Thrones season finale.
I should just do a macro for pounds of food. 8 pounds of food Artis has found for you today. And oh yeah, I was looking up that thing and I just lost my page because why? I don't know. Oh, that's neat. You come to the river at the end of the day. You actually spend some time crossing it. It's a little bit difficult, but you still make good time. You've been hurrying and rushing your way along. There's cliff walls that stretch down. Takes you a little while to find a place to cross that's safe because in some places it's 200 feet high. And you can see in the walls there's row upon row of coral in all sorts of rainbowy colors.
Money.
In among them you can see little bits of intact skeletons of plesiosaurs, giant sharks, and other sea creatures. And we have day 25. A lovely day with only a light mist.
You know, we are not on the map screen.
Oh yeah, I know. I figured you'd just have to switch right back, so I didn't move you over, but there we go. I'll put you on the map screen so you can see it. Alright.
I'd just kind of like to know how close we are to approaching doom.
There.
7 whole pounds of meat.
That's enough for the whole party right there, and then Artis will add 5 more, and oh boy! Today's a busy day, though. Oh, right, I need to get some different as you're... I need to change up my macros here, because you're not in the jungles, you're crossing the foothills of the mountains. So what do we got? We got... Mountains, where are you? Mountains, there you are. One, 2, 3. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. So as you're walking along, let's see how many of them are. 4 albino dwarf warriors pop out of sort of a hidden cave. One of them actually lets an arrow loose, and the other 3 kind of stop short. And the one looks a little bit sheepish, and he kind of looks up at Whitey and he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. Are these with you?" Speaking in Dwarvish.
Yes, they are.
Wave.
I will say in Dwarvish, hello people.
They nod and they're like, "Oh, sorry. We were just there's been a lot of incursions, a lot of zombies and stuff. Our bad. We'll go back into our caves now. See you later. Good luck."
I kind of nudged them and asked if they asked one of the people who can speak to me if they can give us any information about the lay of the land.
Are they already gone?
You can ask before they leave if you want. They're not just gonna like run away from you. You know, they're polite.
Ask them what is around us. What dangers there might be close by. Sites of interest.
Yeah, they don't really have a lot to tell you. You know, they just kind of hang out around this area and hunt and stuff. They are not inviting you back to their cave.
Obviously not.
They tell you to watch out for snakes. Watch out for zombies. There's been a lot of zombie sightings lately. Very dangerous.
I relay that information to the people who don't speak Dwarvish.
And again, as you're walking along, you come across another nest of snakes, which are sitting in their nest and hissing at you angrily, but not attacking. They're just kind of like squirming around each other, being snakes with wings.
Hmm.
I'm not actually casting it at them. I'm just finally,
Okay, I was gonna say, you Sacred Flame the nest of snakes. Okay, we can do that. No, okay, yes, your Sacred Flame is working now, which is good, because as you bed down for the night after your strange but not dangerous day, um, oh, of course it's now, but sure.
They released the tiger.
Slightly before dawn, as Artis and Dragonbait, all of you are sleeping soundly, hoping that Artis and Dragonbait are on watch. Something is attracted to the flames of your fire.
Like something cute and cuddly?
Actually, you know what? Rash might think they are cute and cuddly. Everyone else is probably not thrilled.
Terrafolk.
No.
Oh.
Rash does
Fuck
not
that.
think Terrafolk are cute and cuddly.
Rash is. If those are terror folk, I'm running for the jungle.
No, let's see. So they are all going to swarm down around the campfire. Let's see. We'll put Artis in.
What are those?
Swarms of bats.
Oh, bats. Bats we can deal with. They only carry disease.
They seem to be strangely
Most of the
aggressive.
time.
And everybody can roll initiative as you all slumber peacefully. Oh yeah, let's see. Let me see if this is written in his character sheet. It should be. No? Okay, I actually have to look it up in the book. Okay, that's fine. I'll just sort this. Let's see. Warren and Rash are sleeping. The swarms of bats are gonna go after the awake people. And some of the sleeping people. So how many sleeping people do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, this one's going after Dragonbait. 5, 6. Okay. So these two are for Artis and Dragonbait. Oh, those bats actually do pretty well. So Artis is pierced by many bat fangs. Let's see. Whitey, you are awoken as a swarm of bats pierces you for 7 bites. And Pie, you're also not actually awoken. You sleep through the fluttering of bats.
Oh, can't complain.
Let's see. I did get... Yeah, okay, they just rolled really badly. Sure. Whitey, you're awake now. You can get a full everything. Full turn.
Well, I guess I'll stand up.
Are you gonna sort the order?
I did.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought, yeah, the initiative.
You were asleep still.
Yeah. As far as you're
I
concerned,
will
nothing's
yell.
going on.
I will yell that there's people, there's
Okay.
things to kill, and I will swing my warhammer at it.
You will, indeed. It's a swarm of bats, so a lot of them manage to get out of the way, but you
Yep.
smack a couple of them.
I am done.
Smack about 3 of them, in fact. Azaka, you will wake up and Spy will wake up and Dragonbait will start smelling really bad. Unfortunately, that doesn't help anybody wake up. So he will just start going like this. And, oh, and he also needs to auto-roll damage, you jerk. Come on. see. 7 and 6 is... Oh, 13 except half of that is 7. So he manages to swat about 7 bats out of the air. Max will wake up. Artis will start yelling for everyone to wake up and attack.
Max will start salivating at that Holy Avenger.
He'll start swatting bats. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 11 plus 9 is 20, plus 6 is 26. Half of that is 13. Okay, Wurin and Rash will wake up and stand up, and now it will be the bat's turn again. So here's... Oh, this one is... The one around him looks pretty weak. There's one for Whitey, one for Dragonbait, and one for Pie. They all miss. Whitey.
Whitey's hit him if I was in the center. Shield. I was asleep, so I don't have a shield.
Wait.
So the 14
It should have been...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. So yes, they will bite you as they flap around you. I think the 14 is... Okay, so it was... Oh, yeah, Artist, Dragonbait, Whitey, and then Pie. Yeah, okay.
The last 3, yeah.
Yep,
So,
yep.
It's okay.
Got it. So yes, you're a little nibbled.
I'll cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
And of course...
Of course. Well, while you're fixing your... You know, you're still sleeping. It kind of comes out a little garbled.
Yep.
Azaka's going to come up and start swatting these bats. Scimitar. There we go. 1, 2. She swats another 6 bats out of the air. And it will be Pie's turn.
Okay. I will presumably have woken up by now, so standing
Yes.
up.
No, you're stood up. You're awake. You're stood.
I shall use the only weapon I have at hand.
Okay.
See what I can do about skewering some bats.
You skewer 6 bats along your rapier. It's very impressive.
Well, it's important to turn them into a kebab, so
Yes.
we can...
Roast them more easily.
yes.
Okay, Dragonbait. You are attacking your swarm of bats with a couple Holy Avenger swats. 1, 2... No, he doesn't get 3. He only gets 2. And somehow he manages to miss the stupid bats. Maxwell. Looks like he's having a rough time with these guys.
Who's having a rougher time? It looks like they're having a rougher time. I guess the ones near Whitey, Zach is working on them. I'll go help out Pyrogate.
And you can hit the bats. You managed to slash the wings off of 3 of them. Oops, not equal to 3, minus 3. You wish equal to 3. Artis, can you finish off your bats? 6 and 9 is 15, and another 9 is 24, and half of that is 12. And yes, he can manage to finish off the bats, and he'll come running over to the next closest swarm of bats, and it will be Wurin's turn, who is awake and standing, and smashing away at some bats.
That's it.
2 of them are crushed under his warhammer, and it's Rash's turn.
I'll help Whiterun and Artifice. Alright.
Okay, that will hit.
And since they are close enough,
Oh boy. 9 plus 8 is 17, and half of that is 8.
and insecticide.
Oh yeah, let's see, are they... Yeah, poisoned apparently is not something they have any kind of resistance to. Con save, huh? Okay.
Finally, it worked!
Apparently,
Is that the first time your poison has worked on anything?
and in fact, the poison does full damage to them, so he just squirts poison in every direction, killing the entire swarm of bats.
Yeah! This is the first time I've had the poison work. And now the Super Bowl shuffle.
And let's see,
I'll
so...
find something to hide behind.
They will try to bite Dragonbait, and they will. And this one is still going to bite Pi, although there's many fewer bats, and it doesn't seem like they're doing as much damage. So they'll only bite you for one. Only one bat will manage to get its teeth into you.
Well, they still bit.
And it's Whitey's turn.
I will Sacred Flame the ones around the Dragon Bait.
Okay. Sacred Flame is a deck save. They'll dodge.
No, I'm done.
Asaka will run up and try to slash those ones. 1, 2, oh yeah. 7 and 4 is 11, that's 5. Now, finally, it looks like that swarm is starting to get smaller. Pi!
Okay. See if we can finish them off.
Not with a 9. Dragon Bait. 1, 2. Okay. He will hit them a little bit. A few of them fall. There's about 4 bats still flying around. Dragon Bait and Azaka there, and it will be Maxwell's turn.
Take another stab.
No, sadly, that won't do it. 10.
Well, you know when there are fewer to hit, it's harder to hit them, I guess.
Yeah. Artist is going to help his friend. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, and he'll finish them off, and actually he'll come the extra 10 feet. These bats will he'll skewer the last 4 with his dagger, and it will be Warren's turn. And that won't hit. And Rash.
More bats. But this time I have advantage.
Yep.
I don't think that is.
No, not even with advantage.
But at least I'm hidden.
And the bats are still going to keep attacking Pi, because they seem to have a good thing going here. They love the nibbles. So 2 piercing damage as 2 of them bite into you. And it's Whitey's turn.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Guiding Bolt. That will hit. For 14 radiant, somehow, the bright light explodes bats in a flurry of wings, teeth, bat guts. It's a mess. And finally, it's quiet, and you all can finish your rest. And we can have day 26 dawning.
How many souls are left?
There's only 2 left, right?
Sosha is still going. Or did I speak too soon? No, Sosha's okay.
Oh no! It's another tropical storm.
Yep. Start cooking the bats.
Y'all still have leftover axe beak, I think.
Yeah, we got plenty of food.
Yeah. And even without rain catchers, in a tropical storm, you can put out, pots,
I'm still
helmets,
creating water, so
and create water. You got 10 pounds of water every day, so 10 gallons, not pounds. 10 pounds would be just over 1 gallon. That would suck. However, the tropical storm seems to keep away anything else that might want to kill you.
Sorry again, Mom's asked to be picked up from her hair appointment, so I gotta go again.
Okay. Well, good luck with that. And, oops. Why do I keep putting that on? I don't even need that. Day 27. The weather will be a downpour. So at least you can move. It's just, you can't see very far, but it doesn't slow you down. But you'll definitely be surprised by anything you might encounter today. Almost definitely. I suppose there's a chance they won't.
Sosha's still alive.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and some fooding. We need to do some hunting today. Where is Artis? He's gonna do a little hunting. Oh yeah, he also needs to make his survival check not to get you all lost. I forgot about that one. Okay, so he'll only find 6 pounds of food, unfortunately, but it's a very tasty 6 pounds of food. And he will also make his survival check to not get you lost, which he does with ease. And oh yeah, I was checking to see, because I know there's at least one thing that happens today. Oh, which is that you come across a cache of supplies. Oh gosh! You found 20 days of preserved rations. They won't go bad. You got 20 people days worth of food.
Nice.
Yeah. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you each want to write down that you have 4, that might be easiest. So that was not a bad day.
Do we want to head in towards the mountains, or do we want to head towards the Omu place? Towards the dwarf mine that got overridden?
I think you were going towards the mine.
I think the mine might be safer at our current squishiness.
At least there'll be less rain there.
Well, where was the closer one to us?
Rockamar is
Where
there, and
maybe we
Wormheart
should
is down
start
there. Okay. So. Oh no! It's another tropical storm. You don't actually move today. That's a bummer. Man, the weather has been terrible in this little section. But hey, you just found 20 days worth of food, so...
What we need to do is find the 20 days worth of, heal potions and
Yeah.
insecticides and
Yeah.
rain catchers and tents. We had tents before. We need the tents again.
Yeah. Canoes is one. You can get a
Some
canoe.
Canoes, yeah. Canoes would be good.
But probably not in this area. It'd be a little weird to have a canoe stashed in the Kobold
No
Mountains.
canoes,
In the
yes,
mountains.
canoes.
Like being weird would stop it from happening.
Okay.
William likes to roll the 12s on the encounters.
Oh, well, luckily, it's a day where you're not traveling at high speed, so you're not surprised as you are attacked. And it's daytime. It's not even nighttime. So everybody is awake for once. Doop, 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 doop. As 2 hungry apes are crashing through the trees, and you kind of look at them and you're like, wait, those apes have 4 arms.
Well, we all have 4 arms. Oh, you mean 4. F-O-U-R.
Are we in a walking formation or?
Nah, you're just hanging around in camp.
We're in the tropical storm formation.
So yeah, you are wherever you would like to be, doing whatever you want to do. You're just kind of like sitting around waiting for the rain to clear, being wet and uncomfortable. And these guys will show up to eat your faces off. They seem to be moving very quickly. But like I said, nobody's surprised. Nobody's asleep. Wait. I got Dragon Bait. Did I not do Azaka? Azaka, come on. There we go. There she goes. And Artis. Those guys are fast, but Azaka is faster. So she will start by shooting one of them. She only gets... Oh, she gets 2 longbow attacks. Good for her. She's not good at hitting or anything, but she'll shout a warning to everybody. Not that you needed it, but it's Pie's turn.
Excellent. And
Oh, yeah.
once again, they're out of range, so
She's going to run back behind the campfire.
oh, good idea. So I might move to there and throw a dagger because that's my ranged attack.
Okay. Which one are you throwing at? Okay, that one? Oh, yeah.
That one.
It howls in pain and anger as you stick a dagger right into it.
Excellent.
For 9 piercing damage. Doesn't seem to have injured it too much. I mean, as much as you expected, but these things are really strong. And you have angered it. So this one is going to run up to you. This one's going to run over to Dragonbait. So the first one is going to attack Pi. Oh, yeah? Okay. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. It will bite you and then claw you with all 4 arms. AC 17, so that is 5, and 10 is 15, and 7 is 22 points of damage as it tries to shred you to a nice little pulled pork sandwich. The other one is going to attempt to do the same to Dragonbait. Hang on. Let me not get confused with whose attacks are going to who. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. However, it will be much less effective. Dragonbait will return the favor. 1, 2. It is not a fiend or undead, is it? Nope. 12 and 11 is 23. That one looks kind of bloodied after his attack. Maxwell.
I run up to help out my buddy Pyrogate. I will use my bonus action to channel divinity, utter a vow of enmity against this ape right in front of me, and then I will attack with advantage.
Whoops, where it should be before Artis. Okay, luckily you had advantage. Otherwise,
And
you would
if
have
that
missed.
hits, I will pump a divine smite in there.
Yep, go for it. Timora's holy energy really does a number on that thing. 16. Now that one is also looking moderately bloodied, and it's Wurin's turn. Unfortunately, his Warhammer just bounces off of it. But Pi feels much better as he recovers 10 hit points.
Thank you.
Artis is going to run over to help his friend. 1, 2, 3. Probably he should have gone with a longbow, but nah. All of those will hit. 9 and 8 is 17, 22. It's still kicking, but it's definitely could not withstand another flurry like that. Whitey.
Oh, Sacred Flame, the left one.
The one that's by Artis and Dragonbait?
Mostly dead. The one that's mostly dead.
It's not mostly dead, but it's hurt. Dex save. You'll discover that they are very nimble, but not that nimble. -7.
They're not done.
Azaka, she's going to go with the longbow again. She's going to help her employers because she'd like to get paid and something bad happened. Oh, well, she's not actually getting paid, is she? She doesn't really have any reason to be traveling with you anymore, does she?
Yeah, we fulfilled our terms of the contract.
And the people that did that are dead now, so...
Rash was there. Rash was there.
But I'm just saying, like, nobody that hired her is still alive. At any rate, she is going to longbow, the one that's by her moderate employers, once anyway, for 6 piercing damage. And it's
But
Pi's turn.
You gave us Artis, so if she wants to go home,
She
it's
might
not going to hurt
do
us
that.
if
There's
she
not
gets-
really any reason for her to be with you anymore. Pi! Oh, rapier with... yeah, okay. That will definitely hit.
That's good, because I think I'll throw in a divine smite. It seems to be the thing to do.
Okay.
It's all the rage these days.
No, that's barbarians.
Oh no, raging is totally different.
8 plus 13 is 21. Oh, yeah. Boy, this guy is wishing he had chosen a different party for lunch. Let's see. There's 2 guys that seem to be tearing a new one for him, so he will decide between Pi and... Oh, look, he's going after Maxwell. With a bite and 4 claws. He seems to be very effective at shredding you to little pieces. Your AC is 17, so that will be 7, 12, 17, 23. Combination of piercing and slashing damage on Maxwell. Oh, and this other one still gets to attack too.
I am still up.
A bite and 4 claws. Very ineffectively against Dragon Bait. Okay, so that one will hit him. Dragon Bait, can you finish this guy off? I'm sure you can. Oh, yeah. Oh, actually, does that finish him off? It does. And it is nearly dead Maxwell's turn.
Well, I will just keep doing my thing. I'll try and hit him again.
Yes, you will. And in fact, you will very neatly...
Divine Smite again.
Well, before you Divine Smite, you realize that his life force is running up your rapier and dissipating, and he just stares at you with glassy eyes and falls to the ground.
I turn around and say, looks like lunch came to us, boys. And then I
Bushmeat.
put on my sunglasses as Smoke and Gold again starts playing.
Let's see, what do we have here? Yeah, that definitely increased your experience for the session. That was a significant amount. Azaka realizes that she doesn't really have any reason to be traveling with you guys, you know? She's like, oh wait, my work here is done. The people that hired me are all dead. See you guys. Day 29 dawns with a light drizzle. Artist will do a little hunting first. And then a little not getting you lost. You'll only find 4 pounds of food. It's not a very good hunting day. Probably because Pi already took it all.
4 more pounds.
So yeah, altogether you have 15 pounds of food. Man, you guys are eating like kings out here. No problem. Right. Oh yeah, and so you actually do move today. So I'll put you back on the map. Oh, of course it's not going to load. Come on, buddy. There you go. So you do make progress today. Yeah, I think half the people were hunting and other half were giving advantage. So, all right. So you make it to there. There were no surprises today, so we are now on day 30.
I thought we were there already.
No, that was I.
We wanted to move in towards the mountains.
I did move you back because it was a tropical storm, so you didn't make any progress that day.
Right.
Because I had moved you before I rolled the weather. Yeah. So now I will roll the weather for day 30. Oh, there's actually you see some clear sky every once in a while. As you make your way in towards Harakamar. Which I guess I can put on the map because you pretty much know where it is. Layer, map layer. There we go. It's not all meats. Some of it is, berries.
Cheeses as well?
Yes. You find a cheese plant, it's delicious.
Nah, it's all meat. It's all meat.
It's a great
dear.
charcuterie platter, though.
Oh yeah, well luckily Artist has advantage on both of those, so you don't get lost, and you have an additional amount of food. That is some 6 pounds of food.
I'm not even worrying about the food. We're getting way too much every day.
Yeah,
it
like
mattered.
You really don't need to roll. Okay, right. Were there any surprises today? Has everybody rolled their d12s? Oh yeah.
I rolled a 12 on the second.
Look at that. Mountains. And you're in the mountains. Oh, hold on. I need to see if this is actually a thing that happens or not a thing that happens. Oh yeah.
It's your wisdom.
Your wisdom.
So whatever your wisdom modifier is.
Yep. Let's see which watch this happens in. The first watch. That is Whitey and Pie. Nope, Whitey and Pie. Artist and Dragon Bait are watch number 4. I mean, unless you all want to change that, but that's what I have written down. Oh yeah, and I need to look up this encounter because I don't remember this one.
I put a campfire for you.
Good.
It actually sheds light too.
Oh, cool.
Ooh, bonus.
Well, I think this map is, whatchamacallit? Global lighting. Pretty sure. Alright, okay. Oh, wait, who did I say? I said it was Whitey and Pie, and... Oh, boy. Hmm. Yeah. Everybody make a dex save. Those of you who are sleeping will be at disadvantage.
Oh, big boom.
Luckily, Pi is awake.
Yes.
Oh, right, there's only 4 now. That's okay. So, there's a whirring sound in the air, as just little, you start feeling little hands grabbing all your stuff and trying to grab them away from you. Most of you manage to save your stuff. However, Whirrin sleeps through something being stolen from him. Those of you who are awake notice a bunch... 3d6. Somebody roll me 3d6 real quick. Okay, 13 flying monkeys.
I rolled a 10 first. I rolled a 10 first.
13 flying monkeys start flying through the air. And oh, that 10 up there. Okay, 10 flying monkeys are all flying all around you, fluttering everywhere, hooting and chirping and monkey noises. It's funny because they're supposed to steal useful equipment, but nobody has any useful equipment.
Do we need a new initiative since those are our old initiatives?
Yeah. Hang on. Oops, wait, I didn't mean to pop that out. Warren, they have stolen your javelin. Let me delete these initiatives real quick. Remove all turns. Okay. You can roll initiative. I can get some 10 flying monkeys.
Can I go back to my 2.08 instead of my 1.08?
I don't think it's gonna matter.
That -1 on initiative kind of hurts.
Let's see. It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 flying monkeys. Flying all over the place, trying to steal your stuff. One of them has a javelin in his hands, and he's all super happy, hooting away. Right. I guess they'll roll an initiative, and so will Dragonbait. Oop, no, stop it. And so will Artis. And they are all starting to fly away from you now. Artis is going to try to grab one. And it's going to try to escape. Which it does not. So he is holding on to one. Oh, wait. No, he's not. He's asleep. I take all that back as he is just sort of snoozing away. Max is snoozing away. Pi is awake. Oh yeah, they actually need to make their dex saves too. That should be +3 on top of that, not that it matters. And... oh dear, Dragon Beta is going to have something stolen from him.
They could steal his Holy Avenger.
They steal the Holy Avenger and make off with it. Ha ha! We are the best monkeys! Oh no, we are no longer AL legal! Quick, drop it! I'm sure he has stuff. You steal his underwear or something, I don't know. Actually, he probably doesn't have stuff. But they could not lift a Holy Avenger. It's too heavy. So they'll just steal some food for him. He was definitely carrying some food around. Okay, now it's Pi's turn. As one monkey has a javelin, another one has a pound of food in its little paws, and they're all running away.
Okay, is there any that I can run up and
Yeah. I mean, you could run up with any of them and hit it with a rapier if you wanted.
Alright, I'll pick one that's stealing something.
That
And
one
quite
has the
frankly, if that
javelin.
doesn't kill it,
Oh, yes. Indeed, with one hit, you slaughter that thing, and the javelin just falls out of its dead paw.
excellent.
Okay, the flying monkeys are gonna go, oh shit, and they're going to fly up in the trees. How fast do they move? Flying? Not that fast. Pretty fast.
They can dash if that's all they're doing.
Well, I think they were gonna make hide checks, but they're not. They don't actually have hide as a skill. I'm surprised. They don't have stealth. Unless this is... Oh, you know what? I think this character sheet might be messed up too. Let me check the book. Because I feel like flying monkeys gotta have stealth, right?
Do they fling their poop?
They do not. They do not have a ranged attack, strangely, yes. Oh, no, they don't have... Alright, so they're totally dashing away. So they are flying up 30 feet and flying 30 feet away from you, trying to escape. Meow. One with a pound of food is chittering merrily. The dead one, not so much. Dragonbait still snoozing. Wurin still... well, no, actually, I guess having your javelin stolen would at least wake you up. So you're awake, but that's about all. You can do whatever you want if you want.
Oh, yeah. Full javelins, but I'm afraid they'd steal another one.
Let's see. Sacred Flame. It'll dodge out of the way.
That's it.
Whitey is awake and has witnessed
With a
this
point
monkey stole the food.
I'm gonna point and laugh and whir and say, haha, they got your javelin. No, I'm gonna go near the campfire.
Well, no, I got that one. Javelin's laying down there on the ground next to him.
They still stole it from him, though. They still stole it from him, though. I'm done.
Artist will continue sleeping. Maxwell, you're still asleep?
Artis grappled one of them.
No, I had to take all that back because I realized he was still asleep.
Oh.
So I forgot about the whole sleeping thing. Only Whitey and Pie are awake. And actually, Wurin is awake now too. But nobody else has been woken up, so it's back to Pie's turn. If he wants to do anything.
Well, it appears that they've run away.
Yes. They're flying away as fast as they can.
Well, I don't have any ranged attacks, and as long as they're leaving, I don't see a problem. So I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Oh yeah. And they fly another 60 feet away, and they are gone with your pound of food. It was not the most successful monkey ambush ever, but they did alright. And you have one flying monkey corpse.
I guess that can replace the pound of food.
Yeah.
Are we supposed to be rolling for disease from insects since none of us have the insecticides?
I thought that was... Oh, maybe you are. Because there's two different places where it mentions that, and I forgot about one of them. One of them is like, there's a chance every day, isn't there?
One of them in town we heard about blue mist and avoid that. We haven't run into any blue mist, so...
I know that there are specifically encounters with insects, right?
Yeah, I think it's only... Yeah, it's only when you roll insects that you have to worry about it. Otherwise, it's just annoying. The small ones, it's just annoying, I think. There might be something else. I'll look it up for next session, but I'm not going to look it up right now. Because I remember it's in a place that I had a hard time finding, and that's all I remember about it. The rest of the day, the rest of the night is quiet. Yeah. A little bit of monkey blood on that one javelin. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Stop opening up. I'm just going to close that page because I keep opening the wrong tab. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with that one. Day 31. We will have some weather. A light drizzle.
She's still going.
Yeah.
Hey, an encounter. Woo.
Oh yeah, I guess I could just leave you on that map, but I need to look at this map anyway, so everybody can look at it with me. Yeah, I don't think it's likely that
I
you're
got
going to run out of
12 as well.
food, so I'm not going to make you roll survival for the food, and you're casting Create Water, so Like, unless something happens where you might run out of food, I'm not gonna make you roll it.
But I can use the second level create water to make 20 gallons for everybody.
Yeah. So let's see. You will make it 2 more hexes today. 1, 2. Okay. Looks like you'll have 1.
One encounter in the morning, one encounter at the night. It looks like.
Oh boy, that's an exciting one. Let's see if they can surprise you as you're speeding along, not paying attention because you're trying to make as much distance and time as you can. Run, 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 run through the jungle, while through the mountains. Something is going to attempt to surprise you. Where is it? Come on. Gimme. Oh, and it's going to be pulled onto the map, so you're not actually going to be surprised what it is, but let's see how stealthy they are. Alright. Yes, so you all will be surprised as these things jump down out of the trees at you. Go ahead and put yourselves in a marching order. As the
Are these the big four-armed monkeys again?
Yep. The fast four-armed surprising monkeys.
I would think the paladins would be closer in the front.
Put yourselves in whatever order you want to be. Oh, I guess Artis is going in front because he's
head of the cleric.
He's guiding us.
he's tracking. Yeah, he's whatchamacallit, survivaling, which I actually forgot to roll today. So let's see if you get lost today too. Probably not. I can't imagine you get lost. You're not going to get lost with Artis
Well,
at the lead.
if a 10 succeeds, then even where him rolling a 1 will be a 10. So he can't fail ever
Oh, yeah.
with advantage.
Good. I don't have to worry about him then. Awesome. So everybody has rolled their initiative. Oh no, Dragonbait and Artis didn't. As they are surprised as each one has a giant ape drop down on his head and start shredding him. So these are for Dragonbaits. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. And these are Artises. Where'd it go? Growlin. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, right. An all advantage. So 8 and 8 is 16, and 5 is 21, and another 7 is 28. That actually kind of hurt Dragonbait. And the other one, his AC is lower, so 9 plus 6 is 15. Plus another 9 is 24. And a miss and a hit. So an even 30 on Artis, who's looking pretty hurt now. That was the surprise round. Everybody is not surprised now, and they are going to attempt to shred some more.
That was their unconscious rounds.
So here's Dragonbait's. Well, the attacks against Dragonbait. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. He does much worse this time, only hitting for 9 slashing. And the one on Artis is going to bite. Claw, 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 claw. And just really tear into him. 5, 11, 16, even 16 for Artis. He's starting to look pretty bloodied and torn up. Whitey, you finally, after all this astonishment, get to react.
Which one looks worse?
Artis definitely looks worse.
I will cure wounds him then.
He's definitely not as hardy as his friend.
And then I am done.
And Pyregate.
Right, we shall step up and do what we do best.
Yeah. You poke him for 8 points.
And a bit more.
And you channel your god or your holy something in there.
And another 4 points of radiant.
This is the daytime fight.
Yes. Y'all were tramping through the jungle, that's why you got surprised. Warren.
That's it.
So yeah, you just smash him pretty good in the head, and Dragon Bait. You will take a couple swings at your giant ape. 1, 2. He is wearing a shield, right? Yes, okay. Just making sure. 6 and 11 is 17. That one's finally looking a little hurt. Alright, and then Artis. It's gonna go after the one that's been biting him. Come on, Artis. I need your shield. Yeah, there we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh boy. Still a little dazed from all these attacks against him. So only the 21 will hit for 9 piercing damage. And the Corallans are going to continue their assault.
I think you just accidentally skipped my turn.
Oh, I did. I just skipped Maxwell's turn. Sorry.
Alright, so Maxwell run up here, vow of enmity against this Growlin, and we'll stabby stabby.
Yes, you will. 11 piercing damage. This one's starting to show some injuries now. Now they will continue shooting. Oh, with another 8? Yeah, alright. He's looking bloody. Still going to eat this dragon guy.
And to focus those attacks on one and kill it.
Actually, he's going to switch his attention to Maxwell now. And bite. Claw, 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 claw. However, he's really, really bad at this. So nothing hits you is what hits you. None of it. This one's going to keep going after Artis, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to do much better at shredding him. So let's see. 9, 14, 19, 28, and another 9 is 37.
His AC is pretty bad.
Yep. It is not good, no.
Is he unconscious?
No, but he is, like, rent in many places. Blood is just pouring down his face. You can... Is that bone you see? He is not looking like he's going to be up very much longer. Whitey.
Well, that was a better heal that time.
Yeah, now he looks much better. He looks as though he might start to trust you. Pyrogate. Yeah. 16, ouch.
Yes.
Warren. Both of them are looking bloodied. This one is looking significantly more bloody. It's starting to look almost as bad as Artis looked a second ago. Dragon Bait. You can Holy Avenger this guy a couple of times. Yes, finally you can. 7 plus 13 is 20. Artis can stab his. So the one on the left is almost dead. Oh boy, that's pretty good. 9 and 9 is 18, and another 7 is 25. Actually, it will fall after the second attack. And he's going to move over here so he can stab this one just a little bit for 7, and oh, finish that one off too. They were both pretty close to dead there. And now they are entirely exactly where death is.
Once we're out of combat, I'll lay on hands all 15 into Artis.
He's looking much better, and he thanks you. Deep appreciation in his voice.
We should short rest.
Artis agrees. Dragon Bait smells like flowers.
So flowers is agreement, I guess.
Sure. As long as it's not corpse flowers, that's a different emotion altogether. And alright, so let's see. So everyone can take their short rest.
Use their hit dice to get some health back.
I need to figure out what Artis's hit dice are because it doesn't have that for NPCs. Let's see. They are D8s, and he gets 15 of them, so I think, yeah, he'll just be fine.
He's level 15?
Yeah, so did I mention I don't really like having NPCs that are stronger than the party? I may have mentioned that.
Well, he just almost died, so...
Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of hit points, but he is high level. So compared to another character of his level, he may not have that many, but he has got a pretty good number. He was just really getting shredded by those things. They were doing like 30 damage to him on a round. Oh yeah, and Dragon Bait is also feeling better. And at night, as far as you know, nothing happens, because neither Artist nor Dragon Bait raises the alarm.
Oh, good.
So you seem to make it through another day with nothing bad happening. Next day is very wet. And that will be day 32.
Scotia continues to survive.
Yay, Sorsha! Hang in there. Everybody's coming for you eventually.
It'll happen.
And, oh yeah, look at that. At noon, you will reach Rakamar.
Oh boy, 7 foods.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not going to make you roll for food. You have, unless something changes where it might be difficult to get it. Because at this point, there's pretty much no way you can't feed the party
Well,
double every
we're not
day.
inside, so we won't be able to forage for food, probably.
Yeah, depends on how long you spend
We
in here, true.
stockpile a little bit, hopefully.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. I mean, at this point, and you found those 20 days worth of rations, so everybody should be fine. I'm just going to go grab your tokens so I can move them. Let's see. I will move Rash with you just in case he comes back. Oop. And you will reach Rakamar. Where is it? Begins with H. There it is. Where's the stupid ribbon? There it is. Alright, a couple of things are going to pop up. Ignore them. It's just Rakamar's really far away. There it is. You won't see for a second because I haven't put your tokens down yet, so hang on that too. Ugh, I gotta spend an hour and a half for this map to load in. Rakamar begins with H. This. E, F, G, H, H, R. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this place, as Whitey will tell you, was an ancient mine of the dwarves. The volcano started erupting, which made it a little difficult. They figured they'd come back after the volcano stopped erupting, but it never did. So that makes it a little difficult to deal with this. Wait, did it just put you somewhere else? No, there you are.
I see some token down way at the bottom middle.
Yeah, hang on. Let me put everybody in there. Ugh. This map is just apparently very complex because... Okay, I'm going to stick Rash back here. And Artist can go there. And is everybody the right size? Is this right? Yeah.
I can't see anybody except for Maxwell.
Oh, yeah. There you go, because you're... Because I had him in a wall. Let's see. 1 square is 5 feet.
Because he... Yeah. But Maxwell with a C, though. Kind of odd.
Oh, that's weird. Oh, I know why. Because I think I have that set to default. So if you just create a token, it might default to that. I don't know. I'm not going to worry too much about it. I am going to tell you that... Oh! That actually something happened on your way here that I forgot about because I wasn't expecting you to head to Rakamar. So, 4 albino dwarf warriors approach you. Scythie Vinecutter introduces herself to Whitey. And she's like, oh, hey, brother, come help us.
Help you with what?
Some fire newts have taken over our ancestral forge. You should kill them.
As in little fire drake things?
No, fire newts. They're like salamanders. Totally rude, trying to steal all our adamantium. And in fact, if you kill them, you guys can take the each of you will be able, we'll reward each of you with 20 pounds of refined adamantine.
That sounds
Okay.
valuable.
If we had weapons made out of that, they would have been useful against a flesh golem.
She's like, yeah, too bad you're paying Adventurers League because, there's other ways, I'm sure. We forge them into weapons all the time, but you guys can't. We can just give you adamantine, pounds of it, lots of it. There's a ton back in there. And we want it back. We want our forge back, but we can't deal with these fire newts. We will stand guard outside while you do it. She does know the layout, yes. Let's see.
So, just to maybe sketch out some general locations of this is the armory. This is where bad things are, probably.
Yeah.
This is the kitchen.
So yeah, she'll warn you where. Yeah, everything. They don't know where the fire newts are, but they know the general area, the general layout of where everything is. And I guess we'll just, let's see. I don't want to do that. Oh, I know what I can do. I can turn global illumination on, and then you can just see the whole map. Oh, but then you'll see the bad guys. So never mind about that. I'm not going to do that. I'll just tell you what you're coming up on.
Oh, okay.
So yes, actually, 1 foot thick doors used to be our specialty. We exported them all over the Sword Coast. It was great.
I have a cousin that's seen one.
Unfortunately, they didn't use them on this place, because this place, the entrance is a 10-foot tall arched doorway beneath a massive relief carving of a crossed hammer and tongs. 2 iron doors were fitted to the entrance. One lies on the ground, rusted off its hinges, and the other sags so badly it appears it could collapse at any moment. There used to be a number of little outbuildings, little huts and things, but they've just been reduced to foundations. You can see where they used to stand. The tunnel leads 3/4 of a mile into it, so that's what you've traversed at this point. And you could see the magma rift. I think you should be able to see that ahead of you.
Yeah. Well, we can see train tracks. And a little bit. Is the red stuff like magma?
Yes.
Lava?
Yep.
We can see this little bit here.
Okay. Yeah. So you can see that coming up. That is the magma rift that opened up, made the forge a little less pleasant to work in than it was when the dwarves made it. A cavern of molten magma bubbles and flames before you. Cavern walls are lined with metal gantries and cranes that support immense crucibles of scorched clay. Huge trains stretch across the cavern, apparently to shuttle multi-ton buckets of ore across the lava. The heat takes your breath away, brings water to your eyes, and bakes your skin. From where you stand, the only obvious way across it is via a narrow stone trestle built for rail carts. The sound of rhythmic hammering comes from somewhere beyond the magma rift. So yeah, you can see, like I said, you should be able to see everything, I think.
Well, Whitey doesn't have his dark vision activated, so.
Okay. I thought there was light. There should be light up ahead. If there's not, then I can put some in.
The only light I'm still seeing is from Maxwell.
Okay.
Maxwell is the only one that's providing vision to me.
Hang on.
Technically, I don't have dark vision.
I'm
Yeah,
going
I know,
to.
it's funny.
Yeah. There we go. So now Whitey should be able to see, and it should be lit up in this area. So I'm going to add a. Oh no, it's not saving it. There we go. It will in a second. It's got to save. It's running a little slow. And let me grab a torch real quick. Where did I put those? Oh, well, I'll just put something else in there. Emits light for, let's say, 300 feet.
I put a hidden light source in there for you. Looks like a torch.
Yeah, I have one that looks like a Gorallan zombie, so there you go. you should be able to see everything that you should be able to see is that lava is providing light. There's no zombie there. He's just for decoration.
Nope, still can't see any of that. There's stuff blocking our way, probably.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
walls.
Right. So there's like a wall here and stuff, but you should be able to see,
Right.
like around here, the light should be still
We
happening.
can see this lava. We
Yeah.
can see this lava.
Yeah, you can't see through walls. That makes sense. All right. Fixing Warren's dark vision. Where is it? Has sight. Okay, so there. Warren's dark vision should be working now. Right. So yes,
So
this.
the general layout they told us, what would be straight, what would be right, what would be left.
Okay, so off to the right would be the old miney parts, and some unused, an area that they used to use for storage but don't anymore. It's been, it's just an empty place. The treasury is also off far to the northeast. Over straight to the north, that's where you hear the hammering from. That's all the places where they actually do all the smelting and forging. And off to the west, what's off to the west? Oops. 10 and 9 and 10. The cells, where they used to keep prisoners when they needed to. And storage area for the minecarts. Go pick up minecarts.
I suggest we go to the right.
Shall we try and be a little quiet about it?
So yeah, this right here, just to the right, is just some smoky caverns. That's just some natural where they used to actually mine. So there's some open caverns. If you go to the northeast a little bit, then there's the other stuff that was mentioned. Oh yeah, super stealthy party. Stealth for him.
And of course, the paladins do not have disadvantage because we've got high dexes and light armor.
That's
leather armor.
Unusual, but okay. Let's see. Stealth for him. He does not have. Yeah. Oh boy. Artis is banging along, going. So guys, what do you see up there? So let's see. Oh right. I need to see what you see up there. Smoke-filled cavern. Clouds of roiling smoke sting your eyes. Drifting embers burn your throat. You can barely make out what looks like a lantern back in the smoke back there.
Well, I'll go check it out.
It is heavily obscured. You have to move very slowly if you don't want to hurt yourself.
I'm good at moving slow.
Okay. So yeah, there's a bunch of, like, as you're feeling along the walls, you can tell there's a lot of, like, things to trip on and low-hanging stalactites and that kind of thing. After you go back a little bit, you can make a con save.
Con save, huh?
Yep.
Just him, or all of us that are up near him?
Anyone who goes past there, basically. So here, I'll draw the. Here's the line of where the smoke starts getting really bad.
But do we see the smoke?
Oh yeah, it's very thick. You can't see anything but smoke.
Yeah, so perhaps it might be see when they will see the others cough. Maybe.
Oh, wait, I need to see what's going on here. Oh, okay. So let's see. Yeah. If you don't want to go in smoke, then you don't have to. I hadn't drawn it yet. But if you do want to go in the smoke, you can make a con save after a minute. And all right. So Warren, are you going in the smoke or not? So Wuren has a level of exhaustion as the smoke is really wearing you out. It's stinging your eyes. It's hurting. The rest of you seem to be okay. You can move another 10 feet if you want into it. Or not if you don't want to.
I figure I'll go up and check out this lantern or this light source or whatever it was that we spotted.
Okay, make another con save. Why are you going farther in? You staying there or are you going out?
I will stay here for right now.
Okay, so you can also make another con save. Yeah, the smoke is really bothering you, but you're still doing okay.
Maxwell, I'm not sure if it's a good idea to go further in.
Yeah,
So,
I think I might stay in here.
yeah, so Pi, you can see the lights are you can just see them dancing about 10 feet ahead of you.
Okay, so it's actual lights moving in the smoke.
Yes.
Okay.
So, do you want to move further in?
Before I do, I would like to use my divine sense to detect if there are any undead, celestial, or fiends about.
That's a good question. How far does that go?
It goes 60 feet.
Okay, so it's just undead, celestial, or fey?
Fiend.
Oh, fiend.
But yeah.
Okay. There are not any undead, celestial, or fiends. Let's see. There's not actually a zombie there. Nope.
I also detect the presence of any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated.
Nope, you're not sensing anything like that either.
Okay.
Oh, actually,
Then I
maybe you
shall
are.
step
Let me
forward.
double check something before I tell you that.
Okay.
Nope, nothing consecrated or desecrated. Is that an action to do that, or is that just a ability?
I'm pretty sure it takes an action.
Okay, then you can make a con save, and Whitey, you can decide if you want to stay in the smoke or move out of the smoke.
I'll move out to here.
Okay. Yep, you're still shaking it off. You don't detect anything.
Alright, well, since I think what I'll do is step a little bit further in to see what the deal is with these lights, and then I'm leaving.
Okay, so let's say you move 5 feet in, and then you make an Arcana check, and then you can move 5 feet back out. So you can move back to where you were after you make the Arcana check, if you would like.
After the Arcana check.
Oh, yeah, man, you don't know what these lights are. They're lights, though. You can see them now that you're 5 feet up on them, though, and it just seems like a couple of glowing globes hanging in the air. Little ones.
Okay, that's weird. Do you need another con save?
At the end of your move, so you can move back your 5 feet, and then yes, another con save. And then you can just make a con save every 10 feet.
Okay, because I'll be heading out, so we'll see how it goes.
Oh, you have a level of exhaustion now. The smoke is finally starting to burn your lungs.
One level I can live with, then I've moved 10 feet.
But you don't feel worse, at least.
Back.
Oh, good. I'm glad I
Oh,
moved
we
your
just
token in
make
here.
it to the cave.
Yep. So, Pyrogate is investigating some smoke. Seems pretty safe. Oh, wait, I'm on the wrong layer. That's why I can't get anything.
Where? What?
Hang on. There you go.
Okay.
So, Artisan Dragon Bait are just waiting for you guys. There's not actually a zombie there. That's my light source. Here, I'll make it tiny so you don't see it. There we
Where'd my little froggy go?
go. He's on the tracks, I think. So, right there. Oh, maybe you don't have sight. Let me check your token.
He doesn't. He isn't a light source, so he can't see himself.
Need a light source.
Hang on.
I would have my lantern.
Okay. Why won't it open here?
Mom's van is in the shop and she needs rides.
Oops. The lantern is not 4 feet. It's... There. Oh, and all players will see that light because it's a lantern. There you go. Right, so Whitey is moving up to the bubbling magma.
This balcony area thing.
Yep. So yeah, you can see. Right. This is the tracks for the minecarts. Over here, you can see some chains crossing the area. There's a crane here. You could try to run up and jump onto this if you wanted to. I'm sure that's a good plan.
Well, for frogs was a standing leap, yeah.
Oh yeah, so over there to the northeast, you can see the thing that they told you was an unused storage area. And then way up there to the northeast, you probably can't see it, but that's where they told you the treasury was.
I can see that. So.
Okay, good. You should be able to.
Well, I'm not going to try and cross this way, so I guess I'll come over here to the railing. Rail cart, mine cart thing.
You just,
I'll start slowly making my way out.
Okay. It does actually seem totally safe. This is not a DM joke. It really does seem sturdy and safe.
Alright.
You have no trouble crossing the tracks. You know, dwarf built. It holds up, stands the test of time.
Get off me.
Let's see. Artist and Dragonbait are going to follow along here. Oops. Dragonbait's going to stand on top of Maxwell.
You smell good, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Just throw William into the lava. There, that's good.
So let's see. Up this way, you can. Oh yeah, you could definitely hear noises. This is where they told you the foundry and the forge were. Oh yeah. Oh. Except we need to stop here. I was just saying. Oh, I've got a hard stop at 1 o'clock, and I just looked at the time. So this is where we will pause before you encounter anybody.
Meet our doom. Yes.
Yes. Let's see. So today you have recovered 0 gold pieces. What's that?
These aren't 4-armed apes that are going to kill all of us.
No.
I'm sorry for jutting in and out, Cafford. I just have to, you know.
Yeah, no, I know. It happens. That is a fire newt. That's what they were telling you about that took over the forge, and they want you to slaughter them all. Throw their corpses in the fire. Wait, no, that won't kill them. Throw their corpses in some water or something.
Well, if they're corpses, they don't need to be killed.
True. But slaughter them all first, then get rid of all the corpses. Then we figure out how much XP everyone gets. Oh, right. And you also get an additional... Oh, wait, except that's per 2 hours, and it's been 4 hours. So there we go. Today, you will get some experience.
So since my surrogate has nothing left to live for, how does this work with bringing in a new character?
So if you bring in a new character, everything you earned on your surrogate just goes away forever. And you just bring in a new level 1 character, or you can bring in a different, as long as it's, you know, in the level of the book, which I don't even remember what level this book is, 1 to 11. So you can bring in a new level 1 character, you can bring in a character that you're already using in Adventures League, or you can keep using the... If you keep using the surrogate, then once you end the death curse, you can take everything that you've earned on that surrogate, or on all your collective surrogates, if there's more than one, and put them on a new level 1 character.
If your main character died, like all of ours did except for kids.
Yeah, and if your original character has not had its soul devoured yet, if you bring in a new character, it'll have its soul devoured. So yeah, those Gorellans, they add up. At any rate, I need to run because I did not realize how late it was. I got 2 minutes if anyone has a question before I go. Otherwise, I'm going to get going.
Froggy leveled up and is now the highest level member.
Oh, congratulations.
No!
Well, we found out Artis is level 15.
Oh.
Oh yeah, and
Why
Azaka
isn't he
left.
why is he not taking front position?
Because he's got like 8 hit points.
He has more than that. He has 30 something or 50 something. What is Dragonbait? Dragonbait's level 16. Artis has it's not gonna tell me. 82 hit points. Like I said, he was just taking 30 around, which it's gonna hurt on anybody.
He was helping a lot of attacks.
Yes.
I think Rosencrantz might be level 5.
Yeah, he was level 5 before. He might
Oh,
be
yeah.
level 6 now.
That's true. So he should be back next week, I think. That's what he said. At any rate, thank you all for coming out. I will see you next week, same time, same place.
Okay.
Thank you, Arnie.
Have a good one.
Okay.